Track 3.2.
Aquarium, botanical garden, castle, cathedral, fountain, bay, market, mosque, museum, national park, palace, ruins, statue, temple, theme park, tower, water park. Photo A is the Eiffel Tower in France. Photo B is the Blue Mosque in Turkey. Photo C is the Statue of Liberty in the USA. Photo D is the ruins of Machu Picchu in Peru. Photo E is Hat Long Bay in Vietnam. Photo F is the Masai Mara National Reserve, a national park in Kenya. Photo G is Buckingham Palace in England.
Track 3.3.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to your Golden Days coach tour across Europe. I hope you all enjoyed your day in Berlin yesterday. Well, today we're going to head south across Germany and over the border into the Czech Republic. We're going to spend a day in the capital, Prague, and we'll visit Havel's Market. There you can buy souvenirs, paintings. It's quite touristy, but there are lots of interesting things to see. After some more sightseeing in Prague, we're going to head southeast across Slovakia and into Hungary. There's lots to see and do in Budapest, but I recommend visiting the Liberty statue. It's very impressive. When we leave Hungary, we'll travel south through Croatia, all the way down to Dubrovnik. The old harbour there is a very romantic place to have dinner in the evening. The next day we're crossing to Italy by ferry. Rome is the next and final stop on our tour. And when we're in Rome, don't miss the wonderful and historic Trevi Fountain. Now, are there any questions? No? Well, fasten your seatbelts and let's set off.
Track 3.4.
Have you ever been to Bulgaria?
Yes, I went there last year with my family. Have you been there?
No, I haven't. What cities did you visit?
We didn't visit any cities. We went skiing.
Sounds great. I've never been skiing, but I'd love to go. Was it good?
Not really. I fell and broke my leg on the first day, so I spent the rest of the holiday in hospital.
Track 3.5.
Did you go to Spain in July?
No, we went to Portugal, and we went in August.
Where did you fly to?
We drove there, actually.
Track 3.6. 1.
No, he flew to Italy last summer. No, he flew to Italy last summer.
2.
I'd like a black coffee, please. I'd like a black coffee, please.
3.
No, we're meeting at 3:50. No, we're meeting at 3:50.
4.
I haven't got a credit card. I haven't got a credit card.
5.
I'll have a ham sandwich, please. I'll have a ham sandwich, please.
Track 3.7.
Georgina Hepworth relaxed back in her seat. 2 hours into her flight, she turned to the woman next to her and said, "I'm really looking forward to my holiday in Spain." "Oh, when are you going to Spain then?" asked the woman. "Well, now, of course," said Georgina. The woman looked puzzled. "Not on this plane," she replied. That's when Georgina found out that her plane wasn't heading for Granada in Spain, but for the island of Grenada in the Caribbean. The Spanish city is 1,500 kilometres south of London. The island is 7,000 kilometres away on the other side of the Atlantic. When Georgina decided to go to Spain, she called a travel agent to book the flight. When the tickets arrived, she didn't notice that one letter was wrong. It said GRENADA, not GRANADA, Georgina explained. The flight attendant was very sympathetic and allowed Georgina to sit in a first-class seat. When the plane finally arrived in the Caribbean, the airline put her in a hotel for the night and then, on the following day, flew her to Granada in Spain. The travel agent apologised. "It was just a misunderstanding," said Georgina. "I'm certainly not complaining. They've even given me a free holiday in Austria. Let's hope they don't send me a ticket to Australia."
Track 3.8.
Bag drop, boarding pass, check-in desk, departure gate, departure lounge, departure screen, flight attendant, flight number, hand luggage, passport control, seatbelt, security check, window seat.
Track 3.9.
Where do you usually go on holiday? To the beach or the mountains? Have you ever tried an adventure holiday or even an ecotourism holiday? A. Hilary Bratt, aged 15.
Last year, I went to Guatemala on an ecotourism holiday with my family. We stayed with a local family of coffee farmers. They showed us how to harvest coffee, carry it in a special backpack, and roast it. I don't really like the taste of coffee, but I loved the smell when we roasted it. The best part was that I made friends with a girl on the farm, and now we're pen friends. I'm even learning Spanish.
B. Kevin Rushby, aged 16. For our last family holiday, we went to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia. It was amazing. I saw loads of multicoloured fish and even learned how to dive. We also visited a turtle sanctuary and helped to take baby turtles out to the beach, their natural habitat. Forgetting the sun cream, I got really sunburned. It was worth it, though, to see the baby turtles swimming away. C. Terry Neung, age 16. Last summer, I went to Nam Cat Tien in South Vietnam with my aunt, uncle, and cousins. My aunt loves adventure holidays. We stayed on a campsite in the jungle, and the local guide took us to see local wildlife. On the first day, I saw a wild boar and a monkey who ran away with my sunglasses. I tried chasing it to get them back. I got separated from the group and didn't know where they were. I was terrified. Finally, I heard the guide calling me. I wasn't lost for long, but it felt like ages.
Track 3.10.
So, we're going to London next month. How exciting! Shall we plan our trip?
Yes. First of all, shall we decide where to stay?
Yes, let's do that. How much do we want to spend?
I don't want to spend very much. Why don't we stay in a cheap hotel?
I'm not sure about that. The beds in cheap hotels are always so uncomfortable.
OK. This hotel near the station looks good.
I'm not sure. It might be quite noisy. What about staying in this hotel near the centre?
I don't mind. You choose. Now, what tourist attractions do you want to see? It would be nice to visit an art gallery.
Yes, I like that idea. Do you fancy going to a concert too?
I'm not very keen on that idea. I'd rather go to the theatre, actually.
OK, why not? There are lots of good shows to choose from.
What about places to eat? What kind of food do you like?
I love fish and chips. Do you fancy getting some fish and chips on the first evening?
What a good idea. I like Italian food too. So we can find a pizzeria on another evening.
Yes. Now, what's the best way to travel round London?
We could always get a travel card. You can travel as often as you like on buses and the underground with a travel card.
That's a really good plan. How much is a travel card?
I think it's about £10 a day.
OK, I'll get 2 of those for us.
Track 3.11.
I'm really looking forward to our trip to London. Shall we book a hotel?
OK, or maybe a hostel. They're much cheaper.
I like that idea. We can find one online.
OK. What kind of tourist attractions would you like to visit?
Well, I'd like to see Buckingham Palace and the Houses of Parliament. And I'd like to go shopping too.
Me too. We could go to one of the markets.
Sorry, did you say supermarket?
No, market. For example, Covent Garden or Camden.
Cool. It would be nice to visit a park too. Do you know if there are any good parks in London?
Yes. Hyde Park and Regent's Park are very beautiful.
Pardon?
Hyde Park and Regent's Park. They're right in the centre. They are very beautiful.
What about restaurants? I suppose there are lots of good restaurants in the centre.
Yes, but lots of them are very pricey.
Sorry, what does pricey mean?
Expensive.
Oh, I see. Well, we can find cheap ones, I'm sure. How are we going to travel around in London?
We can walk if we want to save money.
I don't like that idea. It'll be too tiring.
Well, let's take buses then. Maybe we can hire bicycles too.
I'd rather not. Cycling in cities can be quite dangerous.
OK, let's use the buses then. Or should we use the underground? It's quicker than the bus.
I don't mind. They're both good ideas.
OK, let's use the underground. I'm looking forward to this holiday.
Track 3.12.
Hello, welcome to the Travel Show. Today I'm going to be talking to Giang from the Da Nang Visitor Centre in Vietnam. He's here to talk about a magical tourist destination, which opened there in 2018 and has already received a lot of attention around the world.
Hi there. Yes, the Golden Bridge.
Tell us about it.
Well, it's 150 meters long and connects a cable car station with the gardens in the Ba Na Hills Resort.
So it was built for tourists?
Yes, exactly. It's really unique. Firstly, because of its beautiful color, gold. When the sun shines, the bridge looks spectacular against the green of the forests below. It sits nearly 1,000 meters above sea level, so the views are incredible.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Secondly, there are 2 giant stone hands that appear to support the bridge in the air, like the hands of a god. People love taking photos next to them.
Yes, I've seen friends' photos on Instagram.
There you go.
So, listeners, if you are planning a trip to Vietnam, make sure you put the Golden Bridge on your list of places to visit. Thanks very much for coming on the show, Giang.
Thank you.
Track 3.13.
Have you had a holiday this year, Lucy?
Yes, I went to Spain in May with my mum, my dad and my little brother. We stayed in a little village near Malaga.
Oh, yeah. I've been to Malaga a few times. My uncle's got a flat there. He works in a hotel.
Malaga's pretty busy.
Yes, it is. But I like lively places. I'm not so keen on villages.
Yes, but it isn't boring in the villages near Malaga. We went camping, hiking and cycling. The countryside is really beautiful.
I like doing that kind of thing at home. But when I'm on holiday, I prefer lying on the beach and then going to cafes in the evenings.
There were some lovely cafes in the village we went to, and the people were so friendly.
Was the food good?
It was amazing. I love Spanish tapas. I love paella. I really want to do a Spanish cookery course.
I could teach you.
Really?
Yeah. My uncle's a chef at the hotel too. He taught me everything he knows.
Lucky you. I'd like to visit your uncle's hotel.
Well, next time you go to Malaga, you can go there. I'll give you the address.
Thanks. Are you going again soon?
I don't think so. I haven't got any money.
I'd get a job if I were you. I'm working in my local supermarket in the summer because I want to go to Italy in September.
Maybe I'll give them a ring and ask about a job then.